Even with the cancellation of E3 this year, Limited Run Games said that the show must go on. And what a show it pulled off on June 6th. There's so many games to dig into, but I want to focus on the ones that truly caught my attention. So buckle up everyone, it's going to be a wild ride. First up, if you remember last year, Limited Run Games announced Plumbers Don't Wear Ties for the Nintendo Switch. Well, good news, it's due out later this year as a definitive edition. Folks, this is why there's no such thing as bad publicity. Second up, it looks like River City Girls 2 is this close to getting a limited run release. Play as Misako and Kyoko, along with the Renegade heroes Kunio-kun and Riki, along with new character Provi and Double Dragon's Marion. Something tells me that this game will be as sought after as the original limited run River City Girls release. Also, at least a week ago, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 was finally confirmed for the Switch from Aspyr Media, and wouldn't you know it, Limited Run Games has confirmed the physical version for Jedi Knights on the go in your fight against Darth Sion and Darth Nihilus. By the way, word has it that the restored content DLC could be packaged into the game. And remember all those times I talked about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge? Well, there's a bonus for limited run purchasers. Everyone who buys a copy will receive a free coupon for a personal pan pizza at Pizza Hut. Furthermore, there will be a set that comes with a Shredder figure, courtesy of Playmates. Sounds like a shell of a deal, though I can't eat at Pizza Hut anymore. Curse my celiac disease. And for those who did or did not get Blossom Tales on Limited Run, there's a sequel coming out called Blossom Tales 2: The Minotaur Prince. Yeah, that's what the title says, despite the villain being called the Minotaur King. So after reawakening the Minotaur King, Lily must go on a quest to bring that monster to an end. Something tells me that this game will be as sought after as the original. Maybe I should buy 2 copies. Now, believe it or not, Limited Run Games has been porting classic games for modern systems thanks to their multi-purpose Carbon engine. One example is a new release of the NES and Game Boy versions of A Boy and His Blob. Considering that the Wii version of A Boy and His Blob got a limited run release, this makes a whole lot of sense, 100%. And also coming up is Bill and Ted's Excellent Retro Collection. This set will contain both Bill and Ted games on the NES and Game Boy. Oh god, I don't know what the hell Limited Run was thinking in porting these games to the Switch, especially when they were created by LJN of all companies. Oh god, I think I'm going to hurl. And by the way, I might review all 3 Bill and Ted movies in the future, so keep your eyes peeled, okay? Now on the flip side, we have a never before released in North America Super NES title, Rendering Ranger R2. Judging by the looks of this game, it looks like a hardcore mixture of shooters like Contra and Gradius. Funny thing is, not only is this hitting the Switch, but there will also be a Super NES cart for those who still have a Super NES. Super, isn't it? Following the Castlevania and Contra collections, Konami will be releasing a physical version of its arcade classics with games like Nemesis, Life Force, and Haunted Castle to name a few. I'm hoping after this set, we could see the Castlevania Advance collection on limited run release as well. Fingers are crossed for that in future Konami collections. And for those of you who are fans of Cyberpunk, you have a pair of treats. Blade Runner fans will be able to play an enhanced version of the 1997 PC classic from Westwood Studios. Pre-orders will open up later this month. This makes me wonder if other Westwood Studio games will also hit the Switch as well, like the infamous Command & Conquer games, and I'm talking about the early ones. The other treat for Cyberpunk fans is the Shadowrun Trilogy. This set contains Shadowrun Returns, Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut, and Shadowrun Hong Kong Extended Edition, all from Paradox Interactive. Keep your eyes out on this set on Limited Run's website later this year. It's going to be a doozy. I never truly heard of this game before, but I am curious on this title, Enclave, by Starbreeze Studios. Originally released on the Xbox, PC, and Nintendo Wii, this third-person beat-em-up will have players take on the role of a warrior of light or a minion of darkness. It's amazing what kind of games pop up that I've never heard of before. Makes me wonder what I've missed out on. Speaking of missed out on, there's also another FPS called Power Slave. This game was originally released in 1996 by Night Dive Studios in partnership with Throwback Entertainment. taking players to the ancient Egyptian city of Karnak, fighting off the insectoid beings known as the kill mats. Like I said, it does amaze me to see games I've never heard of make an appearance on the Switch. And while this entry is currently available on the Limited Run website as I speak, we have another FMV game called American Hero. I took a look at this game on ReRez's YouTube page, and yeah, this is as cheesy as Night Trap and Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. On a side note, I wonder how long till the town with no name from the 3DO gets a Switch port. After all, my name's not Shane, kid. Although there are a lot of games to talk about, I think I need to close this video out with one game I had a feeling would get a limited run release. Doom Eternal. I don't know if this set will have the DLC due to the size of the complete game, but at least you don't have to do an additional download. I may consider replaying this game on Twitch in the future once I get the Switch version. Maybe I'll buy 2 copies as well. What do you think? There are plenty of titles that I didn't get a chance to talk about on the Limited Run video. This includes what may be the last 3DS title getting a physical copy. But as long as Limited Run Games still has a lot of energy left in their tanks, I'm looking forward to anything else that comes out, and especially what they get their greasy hands on. Will them in either Super Rare, Strictly Limited, or other limited release storefronts. But hey, as I said, only time will tell what else Limited Run will have up their sleeves. What games caught your attention in the Limited Run trailer? Reply in the comments below. Anyway, I better switch on out of here. More news is coming out on Switch, and I better brace myself. It's gonna be a doozy.